It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey folks, I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looking at the Thunder, one of the things they'd like to accomplish, getting good shots. Maybe easier said than done. Defenses are quick to adapt, but they know that that's what gives them the best chance to win. Well, we have a good one tonight. Two powerhouse clubs about to throw down. Kenny, how do you see this playing out?
Well, you got two teams bringing out their best in each other tonight, Ernie. So that's why this game is a must-see matchup. Tremendous individual matchups as well, and this will be a heated rivalry for years to come.
I'm seeing something in the ball.
And what ball?
The crystal ball.
Oh, not that again.
I think this could be a preview of these teams meeting in the postseason.
Wow.
Everyone in the league will also be watching.
Wow.
Shaq Thomas.
Do me a favor.
Yes.
Hand me that ball.
Can't touch it.
Hand me that ball.
Can't touch
Just
it.
hand me that ball, please.
Can't touch it.
Why?
Look,
Oh! He just dropped
don't
the
have to
ball.
worry about that shtick anymore.
He dropped the ball.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to 2K Sports live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. It's getting noisy here in Oklahoma City. We're at the Peak, the Chesapeake Energy Arena, home of the Thunder. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we've heard the term unicorn given to rare players with great height and perimeter skills like Kristaps Porzingis, Karl Anthony Towns, Joel Embiid, and the Greek Freak. But with ever more big men adapting to today's perimeter-oriented game, unicorns might not be so rare after all. Kevin, we need a new name.
Amazing to think. DA, thanks. A rare treat tonight, C-Web, the marquee matchup between two of the best centers in the game.
Well, how about that? I love it. You know, the league has been trending toward medium height players that can switch endlessly, those type of things. And don't get me wrong, I love the evolution of the game. But now we get the old heavyweight title match. This is what we love, the banging in the paint, the elbows, the jump hooks, the dunks, the rebounds. But for those teams that have a legit anchor inside, it can always be a big advantage. Let's see who imposes their will tonight.
It'll be fun to watch. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Now Golden State's starting five. Durant and Green are the forwards. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. And it's Cousins in at the center position. And the Warriors with possession here. And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Curry outside. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That's a shot that Curry can make in his sleep. Amazing how smooth he is from distance.
And here's George for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here. And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defense is adjusting.
He gets it in there. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, that's tough to contest. Curry with the rapid-fire release. Even when you think you have him covered, he beats you.
Pulls it from the elbow. offensive rebound.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision making. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
Anything you can do, I can do better. We got a little gamesmanship going on.
I like this. It feels like it's getting a little personal out there. It could make it all the more interesting going down the stretch.
Curry way outside, and another three for Golden State.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
And Greg Paul George, the league leader in steals and deflections in 2018.
And Frank Vogel, who coached him at Indiana, said he always thought PG had Allen Iverson's instincts in Scottie Pippen's body. He's talented enough to disrupt without gambling.
You got to enjoy watching Durant finish strong. A ferocious competitor who's always looking to jam it when he has room to.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. 6 points for George.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Curry. He's got 11. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Well, Steph Curry, widely regarded as the best shooter in the history of the game. He's been so successful playing point guard in the NBA at times, I think we forget that he transitioned from playing shooting guard in his younger days.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. You know, Greg, a lot of players can't make that switch from shooting guard to point guard. You've got to give Steph a lot of credit.
He's worked tirelessly. I mean, we've all seen those pregame ball handling drills. He's still prone to a careless turnover or two, but on the plus side, he rebounds like a shooting guard. And today's point guards are expected to score much more than in days past.
And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Westbrook's got 5 now.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
And a deep three from Curry. And another three for Golden State.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Thunder trailing by 11. Westbrook kicks to Robertson from downtown, and it's Westbrook. That time on the assist from Robertson. Westbrook's got his third bucket of the night.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Curry against Westbrook. Curry is inside, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Steph Curry, of course, a two-time MVP. If there's one area he can still improve on, though, Chris, I think Coach Kerr would say it's limiting his turnovers.
But we forget Steph was a shooting guard up until his final season in college. I mean, he made incredible strides as a ball handler, but that recognition of what passes to avoid still developing.
Thunder trailing by 11. Here's Robertson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Lets it go. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Westbrook against Curry. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Curry's got 25 points.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Here's Robertson. He's covered by Thompson. And it's Grant in the corner. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Oh, man, yeah, he read it all the way. He got a jump on it. Very close.
2 on the clock from deep.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Westbrook can't get it to go. Cousins against Adams, and Cousins throws it down.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Oh, okay, you've done your job so far, but the question is now, can they sustain this level of energy? There's still a lot of game to play.
Adams' shot is good. Adams has got his first points of the night.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's Curry. He's got 25. Again, Golden State.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. On the wing, George. Defended by Durant, and that one's good, George. Warriors leading by 11. And a deep three from Curry. Another three for Golden State.
Has everyone going one way, then pulls out the rug with the quick stop and pop.
Here's Westbrook. Off target with the open look. And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll return shortly. One of the most talented big men in the game, DeMarcus Cousins, talked about his maturation over time.
Being a player that thought he knew it all, thought he was the best thing walking, and you know, I think I've humbled myself a lot since then. So, of course, my game has grown, my knowledge of the game has grown, my IQ, but it's just the typical thing from a rookie to, you know, a veteran.
And you know, Greg, you see it on the floor now. When Cousins keeps his emotions in check, he's a force on the floor.
And Kevin, that's the key. When he's focused on the game and not the refs, he is almost unstoppable.
Oh, look out, and then you throw up stuff like that.
Come on, man.
Oh, my.
Come on.
How does it even go in? He pulls the Houdini.
Oh, my goodness.
You got to call that next time.
Yeah.
You got to call that. Huh?
Right.
Maybe he tried to. Come on.
The three from George. A three-pointer is right on target. George has got 11 points.
Yeah, you know, Coach Steve Kerr may seem to have a laid-back demeanor, but knowing him personally, I tell you what, he's fiery. He's intense, and he wants to win. When tempers flare, don't be surprised to see him smashing clipboards and letting loose on the sideline.
That one falls. And the Warriors lead by 16.
Great body control and touch on the floor to Draymond, making it look easy.
Adams finds Schroeder. Oklahoma City moving the ball around, and George gets it to go. And playing for the Bulls, Kerr famously got into a fight with a teammate, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he has that competitive spirit, that edge you need to succeed in this game. Great people skills, sure. He's not a pushover.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They got to start guarding him out to about 28 feet because he's killing from long range.
Jordan Bell's checked in for Draymond Green. Nobody near Schroeder. Buries the long-range jumper. Schroeder's got himself on the board with 3 there.
There isn't any player in the league who's going to pass up that shot. There was nobody near him.
Iguodala kicks to Bell. Passes it to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Basket good. Curry's got 38 points.
He continues to be their go-to guy. If they close this game out, his stamp will be all over this win.
Chris, you've played in so many big moments, pressure-filled moments. When you look around the league, who are the guys, if you were coaching or on their team, who are the guys you'd want to take the last shot? And I'm going to exclude yourself because I know you'd like that last shot. But give me some guys who you could see doing it if you played with them.
Let's just go through the history. Let's go to KD and him coming down on that left side in the finals, shooting a 3, walk-in dribble, shooting a tough 3. And he's done that in 2 big games in the last few seasons. So let's go with KD. How about Steph? Yes. Let's go with his teammate Steph Curry from anywhere on the floor, hit you with big 3s or layups. Okay, let's go to Harden out there in Houston. We know what he can do late in the game. And then if I just like a running one-hander to my left side while looking left and shooting right with the floater off the top of the grass, I'm going to that man, LeBron James. At the last second. We got some great players in this league. It's great to be a fan, Kevin. There's some good basketball going on.
It is. We're lucky, yeah? Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Paul George. Golden State's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Curry with the 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
To the paint, Adams. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Curry from deep 3-point land. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Schroeder, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Bell. Curry's got 46 points.
He's taking over the game. Their lead's going to get even bigger if he keeps this up.
It's up a 3. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from George.
Another one. Man, he's just gotten into a great rhythm out there.
Part of this falls on the defense. I mean, you know he's hot. You'd like to force someone else to shoot the basketball.
Here's Curry with the 3. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible.
Much vaunted defense of the Warriors took a step back last season, falling from 2nd in the league in defensive rank to 11. But it's tough to nitpick, but I'm sure it's an area they're looking at to address.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
The Thunder, Nerlens Noel checks in for Patterson. Alex Abrinas comes in for Raymond Felton. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Durant's checked in for Golden State. Patrick McCaw comes in for Thompson. And tough defense has been a staple with this group in Golden State, reversing decades of history in that regard.
Decades and decades and decades. The Warriors hadn't been better than 10th in defensive efficiency since 1979. A 35-year hiatus that happily came to an end in 2014.
Grant, he's checked in for Adams. 52 seconds left in the first half. Curry way outside. Warriors the rebound. deep, and good. There's another.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Westbrook dishes to George. Wants to get it to Westbrook and does. Basket good. Westbrook's got 12 in the game.
Well, no matter what, he's always going to be one of the most dangerous men on the court.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. From deep three-point range, and it's Noel with the rebound. Inside, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The 17-footer, and it's Golden State with another.
He's used to creating for himself, but this time Curry is a great decoy.
Look at that shot! How did that go in? Oh! It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They lead by 14. Kenny, what did you see from them?
In terms of their offensive performance, that was a very well-played half of basketball. Good ball movement off the ball, hard screens being set, and they found the guy for the open look. That's how they were able to shoot such a tremendous percentage from the field. With that fluid, efficient offense, they'll be tough to catch in the second half.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
Welcome back to Oklahoma City, everyone. You can see Chesapeake Energy Arena there in the background as the cars stream down I-40. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, and then it wasn't all dunks. I mean, they were squaring up with confidence, and that became contagious.
Warriors leading by 14. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, inside pairing is Grant and Adams. Westbrook and Robertson, the backcourt. And it's George in at the small forward. Robertson kicks to George. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
Here's Grant. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
Yeah, they'd love to get a bunch more of those in this half.
And Jeremy Grant, great genes for the game, Greg. Father was Harvey, uncle was Horace, both NBA players and stars. His brother Jerian also in the association.
Yeah, and Jeremy might be the best athletically of them all. I mean, 6'8" with that 7'3" wingspan, great bounce. If he can develop his skill to match, he'll have a long and prosperous NBA career.
The free throw drops for Grant.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Durant feeling it out a bit. 4 on the clock. Over George, and Durant gets it to go.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut back down to single digits on a much-needed basket there from Paul George. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Curry way outside. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Here's Westbrook. Again, Oklahoma City.
They've been very sharp to start the half. A perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
Warriors leading by 7. On its way from Curry for 2, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Curry's got 56 points in the game. While Thunder have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Look, he's driven them to this lead, and it doesn't look like he's going to ease up until the final whistle.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. When you were playing on the road, obviously the fans would yell things and, try to get under your skin. C-Web, you remember any instance when it really bothered you and took effect?
Maybe when I would go home and play for the Pistons, I'd see some fan in the green and white, and maybe Steve Smith, my partner, paid him to be there. But, the Michigan State fans, go blue or that type of thing. Or in Ohio, it's very funny, in Ohio, if they want to boo, if they want to get the crowd pumped up, all they do is put a big Michigan M up there, and the crowd will go crazy and boo. So Ohio, usually my people at Ohio State and Cleveland, they always, had something to say. No, but it was more like, you suck, Ohio State is the best, Michigan State, you should have come here, that type of stuff. And you kind of look back, give a guy a wink, knock her down a jump shot, and put your fingers to your lips and just say, shh, you don't want to get me upset. Let sleeping dogs lie.
That's great. Jordan Bell's checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Curry. And so here is Oklahoma City. A 12-point game. There's the pass to Westbrook. Over Thompson. Westbrook, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Yep, that one goes. And the Warriors lead by 14.
Amazing sense for how to score inside. Green doesn't settle. Good at staying aggressive.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. His shot by George, wide open. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got 27 points.
He's one of the guys having a solid game for them, but as a whole, they've been lacking.
Poked loose. Stolen by Westbrook. Lays it up off the glass. Westbrook's got it back down to within single digits for the Thunder.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
And they're going to need even more out of him with the score being what it is.
It's Durant with the drive. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game. Nerlens Noel checks in for Oklahoma City.
Nerlens Noel.
That'll be a 5-second call. Thunder trailing by 9. The Thunder went into free agency with a lot of question marks, but ended having a big summer.
Able to retain Paul George, and that was the first and largest key. Getting a player like Noel for cheap was also a big help for this group. The Thunder were at a fork in the road last season, but this team now as dangerous as ever.
Durant, the pass to Green. Here's Westbrook. Bell with the block. And it's the Warriors on the break. And then Durant with the dunk.
And Durant gives you such a huge target on alley-oops. I mean, he can go up and grab anything as long as it's in the general direction of the rim.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hat. And that one, good. 21 points for Russell Westbrook.
And he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
And,
phenomenal athleticism from Durant. Man, he's just a tenacious dunker who spikes it in.
Here's Westbrook. 21 points in the game. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half. Well, you think back to a time when people wondered if Westbrook was too aggressive playing with KD. They said Russ was taking too many shots. No questions anymore. Westbrook is the man in OKC.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Iguodala comes in for Jordan Bell. And it's Patrick McCaw in for Klay Thompson. That one misses for Westbrook. And for Westbrook, winning the MVP and averaging a triple-double for an entire season. Greg, how much does he have left to prove?
Well, it's all about winning. We know Russ can take over a game. We know he can make his teammates better. How much better and how far they get in the playoffs? That's the real question.
Schroeder outside. Adams. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Iguodala. Again, Golden State.
And that's just a beautiful setup by Livingston, showing the high basketball IQ.
Westbrook finds George. Out to the wing. Schroeder, left side, and he makes that one. Schroeder's got 11 points.
I mean, offensively, he's been their driving force, determined not to let the lead get any bigger.
Here's McCaw. Makes it off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 9.
You can't overcommit when Green has the ball. He'll make you pay by finding the open teammate.
With 4 seconds on the clock, here's Westbrook, and he uses the glass on the layup. Westbrook's got 25 points.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 7. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. Curry and McCaw are the 1 and the 2. And it's Iguodala in at the small forward position. Curry from deep three-point land. The long-distance 3 is buried.
Diaz got to do something to take away his three-point shots. He's been knocking them down all night.
Oklahoma City shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. And George kicks to Patterson. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And it's Abrinas in the corner. Feeds to Noel. Green with the block.
And there's the standout Jalen Green. Again, excellent at utilizing his length to turn away shots.
Warriors leading by 6. On its way from Curry for 2. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half. Schroeder kicks to Patterson. To the inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Golden State moving it around. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
And still showing prime-time explosiveness at the rim. Nice catch and drop by Iguodala.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. To the left wing. Patterson bounce pass. Pass to Abrinas. In the corner, it's Patterson. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
Well, that's because both offenses are relentless. Each side trying to close this thing out. And after a sensational first half from beyond the arc, he's not slowing down here in the second. That's his third three-pointer since halftime.
Schroeder passes to Noel. He kicks it to George. Goes up from the top of the key. Misses the three. Warriors leading by 10. Pass to Green. Floats it up for Curry. Stolen by George. Schroeder outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. 13 points for Dennis Schroeder.
Now that was a sensational feed. He hit him right on the move.
Connects from three-point range.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And the three ball is good.
But too bad this scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys had picked up some slack.
Curry against Schroeder from outside the arc. And again for three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Thunder trailing by 11. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. Well, we'll see what they run coming out of this.
Chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Steph Curry.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Yep, that one goes. 15 points for Dennis Schroeder.
Look at this. I like this team basketball. Keeping the ball moving until they find the right shot.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Against Schroeder. Now here's Curry. He's guarded close from deep. The rebound by Steven Adams. Here's George, and then George with the jam.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
And a deep three from Curry. The long distance three is buried.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they...
That's what I'm talking about right there. Right there.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him at all times.
Yeah, fellas, he's a monster. He's never seen an offensive rebound he didn't think he could get to.
Misses for Durant.
Oh, the skill, length, time. Durant, he's special in all those categories. He can dominate on both ends.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Robertson.
He got pretty much a free run to the hoop right there. They might just count those as automatic points.
Warriors have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter.
And if you want to drive your coach crazy, this is a good place to start.
Come on, man. This is a clown move. Heaving it from the parking lot, showing very little respect for the game.
And a deep three from Curry. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Warriors lead by 9. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going that way.
Now here's Curry. 30 seconds left in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer connects again. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trail by 9. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole it's hard to climb out of.
They can only blame themselves. A few missed opportunities, some miscues that they'd like to have back. It all adds up.
23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Grant kicks it over to Schroeder. Connects from three-point range.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Oh, Greg, the way he's firing from 3 today, they ought to keep riding.
Stephen Curry taking 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaking.
Now, Curry is everything you want from a superstar. A fearless competitor and just an incredible leader.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Grant finds Schroeder. Launches a 3. It's money from deep.
That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Stephen Curry, 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
And here's George for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
That's the big reason this game is still so close. I mean, he's been lights out from long range.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. A big win. They're a very good team. How hard was it to get the win the way they were playing?
Well, they got the heart of a champion. You know, their coach is unbelievable. He does so many good things with those guys. So we knew it was going to be a game. They just kept fighting and made it tough on us, man. I'm glad we got this one out.
Yeah, you guys really pulled it out at the end, Kevin. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Thank you. Thank you for watching my video game NBA 2K19. I create this video for brother Stephen Curry of the NBA 3-point shooter, my friend, my brother. I hope you guys enjoy my video game, my friend, my brother, and have a good time, a great day, a good day, a good dream, and a good night for today, my friend, my brother. And for sure, we will see it again next time for sure, my friend, my brother. See you next. Thank you for watching. See you next.